I'll just start it.
What is AE?
Account executive.
Sounds for Albert, Alfredo, and everyone.
It's an AE training.
Account executive for loans.
So you can
For loans.
represent
So you
represent the
So you don't need an
represent
loans, right?
the bank.
Not unless you want to get loans.
Huh?
You want to get loans?
I will get them for somebody else, yeah.
So get them for somebody else, you give loans to somebody, or you want to get the loans. So there's two different types. You want to get it from somebody, like a realtor, or do you want to give a loan officer a loan?
You give a loan officer a loan.
Okay. See, so by now everyone should have their business cards out because he wants to give out loans. Not doing... So that's
Call me.
Yeah.
So do I need to be here?
No, you don't.
Good.
I'll take the chair then.
Mhm.
Thank you. And I'll take your loans too.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for the business cards. I was kidding. I'm like, where are the business cards?
Thank you. Here, John, take this.
Okay.
And also hand me both those flyers too, if you don't mind. Who was here for the Connected training?
Connecting to this one.
So,
I mean earlier.
okay.
So this one. There's the AE right there.
This
Account
is for
executive.
loans, so you don't have to
Here,
come,
please.
Victor. If you don't want it, you don't have to come. This is for loans, loan
Oh,
training.
just for loans?
Guess I don't have to.
You got a flying color.
So you can represent the company, represent the bank. We are the bank, right?
Okay, if you weren't there for the Connected training, please grab a flyer. Because I want to use this to give an example. So please grab, there's 3 flyers. There's,
Three?
yeah,
Two only, right?
there's 3.
Oh,
There's a 6-pack, a house,
only got one.
and binoculars.
Oh. Oh, this one. I have this one.
Binoculars. Who here doesn't have binoculars?
I don't.
Really not.
Okay. Tara, are you able to see the board with the camera or no?
Thank you.
Can the camera see the board?
Do you have like a binder or a book that can?
You want to put it in the middle more, maybe?
And you're giving me. Is it cutting off his
Yeah,
head?
your head's.
So it needs to sit on something.
Yeah,
Oh, is that what you said? Okay. Cool.
He's good.
that's fine.
You are so good with electronic
Oh.
stuff.
She has the mother.
I'm not. I just pretend. No, you don't.
She has the mother stuff.
I pretend.
I like to influence people. Just kidding.
Okay, yeah, you want to start it? Start it?
I think it's already.
Oh. can we, maybe 8 copies? And then can you look at the camera, just see if it's on? You don't remember how it's,
It's on?
okay, is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay, Ollie, if you're listening, cut this part out. Okay, so my name is Rich, I'm from Easy Qualify, and this training is sponsored by In-N-Out. So,
Where's ours? I don't see it now. I don't either. It looks really bad.
you know how you know it's In-N-Out? If you look at the bottom, see that? John
I don't have
360.
any now, so
Yeah.
you should get some free samples.
Here, pass that around. John 316, see that?
Oh no, we want free samples.
Okay, so our training today is on like AEs, okay, account executives. And this basically means that people are going out in the field and getting business. So I'm actually going to show you, okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, and I'm going to show you with a live example. Okay, let's look at Dennis. Now that he's left, I can talk about him. He's here for what reason? To get business, okay? So, is he here just for us, or is he here in this area?
The whole area.
Okay, he's in the area, okay? So he has set the mindset, I'm gonna get business today, I'm gonna bring some flyers. Is he gonna have business cards?
Yes.
Absolutely. So he's gonna be prepared for this, okay? So this is something that takes some preparation. When you go out in the field, you have to allocate the whole day. So you might need a extra large Coke or something. Alright? It's gonna take the whole day, but it's gonna be fruitful because today, do you think he was successful here or no?
Sometimes.
Please pass
No.
this down.
I don't think it was a
Sometimes.
And Bobby? Yeah, Bobby?
We're all on.
Okay, and they're done. Please pass that down. Okay, so people said, how many people here think he was successful?
Sometimes.
Not for me.
I don't know.
You messed up.
I have no idea.
Alright, so we don't know if he's successful because he's gonna walk away here, but he's not gonna have something physical that with him. So we don't know if he's successful. But he may remember certain items. If I ask him, hey Dennis, can I see your notebook? He might have taken down some notes from scenarios. So you're gonna do the exact same thing. Okay, you're gonna do the exact same thing. And by simply having the ability to write down information about the customer, like let's say he talked to Nancy, okay? Why did he talk to Nancy? Why did he come here and let's say talk to Kathy? Even though Kathy may not like him. Why? Why did he come to Nancy? Anybody know why?
Because
Nancy
she
is
should place the loan.
Nancy is the
Okay.
first one.
How does he know that?
Well, because somebody introduced him.
Well, he wants to introduce himself, but somebody must have told him that Nancy places the loans, right? Do we, in our office here, do we place the loans, or does Nancy place the loans?
We do.
No, Nancy does.
Val's looking at me puzzled.
Nancy does.
Okay,
We,
so if you bought Nancy some lunch, she'll place the loans for you. I'm just kidding. But it's a hybrid. I mean, not everything is going to be cookie cutter, right? So in general, the loan officers will shop around for the loan and find the right place to put it. But then Nancy might chime in and say, hey, wait a minute. I tried that lender. They're horrible. Try this place. So Dennis, in his approach, should be talking to us because we're placing the loans here. He does not have the information because other offices have the processors place the loans exclusively. Okay? Some offices have it so that the account executives, like Ricky who came in, never ever get to talk to the loan officer. Okay? Those are called closed offices. Why are they closed? Because you guys are the ones that have to be out in the field selling the product. So you actually have to know your stuff, but not down to the level of detail. You have to know enough about it. So let's review these 3 pages, okay? Let's try this exercise. Within 30 seconds, I want you guys to shout out the information on the flyer. Let's look at the binocular flyer first. I want you to shout out something that makes it stand out, okay? I'll get you started.
What am I missing?
You're missing a house, but that's okay. So the binoculars, I'm gonna get you started. It's interest only. It's an interest only option. Anybody else want to chime in? Give me something. We got 30 seconds. Let's get this done. Tell me something that's attractive about this flyer.
Interesting.
I already said that. I can't say that
Jumbo
again.
up to 2 million.
Okay, next. Come on.
70%
Um, okay.
720 minimum.
Yeah.
It's ARM products.
The caps are good.
Okay. All right. Come on. We got 10 seconds left.
Caps are good.
Caps are good. Okay. 10 seconds left.
725.
Okay. That's okay.
1 unit.
Super comfort.
For more details, contact.
Okay. All right. So here's what I picked up. Okay. I picked up that it's an interest-only loan with superior cash flow. Nobody said superior cash flow. Okay. Superior cash flow. I want to say something to the realtors when I go on the field and sell this that is going to stick in their head. Interest-only, superior cash flow. Interest-only, superior cash flow. The FICO score and the LTV aren't really important. If it said 100% LTV, that's something that would stick out in my brain. But it says 70%. Is that positive or negative? That could be a negative factor, correct? And it's jumbo, 2 million. That's the third thing I would say. So the first thing is interest only, second thing is superior cash flow, and the third thing is jumbo's up to 2 million. Okay? Now I've got 3 things that the realtor is going to remember about this product. Okay? So let's try it again. Let's go ahead and, since some of them don't have a house, let's look at the 6-pack flyer. The Silver Surfer 6-pack flyer. Paying about $100 in $1 bills. Okay, ready? I'll get you started. 90% LTV jumbo. Okay, go.
90% TV.
Okay. Come on.
90%.
I said that.
The loan amount?
What about it?
More buying power. Did you say that?
This is a
No, I didn't say that.
Purchase
More
and
buying power?
red
Okay.
and turn.
What?
Purchase and red or red and
Okay.
turn.
Nothing special about that? Tell me some more special things about this.
90%
MI
jumbo
70%.
That's what I
arm.
said that. I said that
Oh, you
already.
said that
90% jumbo.
The MI
Okay, DTI
70%.
45. Okay, I'll take that.
MI
MI
70%.
70%. Okay.
I don't understand maximum loan amount 250K.
Nice
Over,
person, right?
979.
Okay. I'll explain that to you. I'll
Over.
explain that to you.
Over that.
All right. So here's the highlights of this program. In my 3 bullet points: jumbo arm at 90% LTV, DTI up to 45, and loan amount 979. Those are the 3 things that I would highlight about this program. Jumbo arm at 90% LTV, 979 loan limit, and maximum DTI 45. Now, if I'm approaching a processor though, MI coverage, minimum credit score, these are all things that they're going to ask me. But if I'm approaching a realtor, this is information that I gotta present my product in 3 simple, easy to understand bullet points. Okay. So now that we have time, let's look at what it says. Give your borrower more buying power. Why is there more buying power? Okay. We have to understand that. Why is there more buying power? What is buying power?
Higher, better
Loan to
houses,
value.
more expensive houses.
Yes.
So the
Higher LTVs.
Volume.
But there's an L word here that it's saying, but it's not really saying it. So if anyone can guess the L word, they get this $1 because we're poor. L word, come on. More buying power. Starts with an L.
Leverage.
Oh, you said- oh, who said that?
Leverage.
Okay, cool. Leverage.
No, do you like the bill?
That was $5 I split it.
That's not bad.
So leverage. That's what it's saying. It's saying leverage it. Why is it leveraging it?
Higher
You can
loan
take more
amount.
money from the bank.
More money from?
You can take more money from the bank.
But you're gonna pay it back, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
but you can get a percentage.
Well, you're
Okay.
using less of your own money.
Less of your own money, exactly. Less down payment. So when I say something like more buying power, it's not really obvious. It sounds like a car ad to me, right? But I can look up several words that jump around leverage. Okay, it's all about the leverage. So if you think about it now, this isn't a bad program, is it? It's a jumbo arm program that requires 10% down, and the maximum ratio is 45. What's the catch? What's the biggest downside of this
FICO.
program?
760,
Why is that?
because it's too high.
That's too high? What if I were to tell you that 760 is the old 700 FICO?
Great.
What's that called? I-word. I-word. You can't win twice. I-word. What's that called when the FICO score standards have gone up? I-word.
Rescoring.
Make me poor.
Inflation.
You can't win again. Inflation. It's
Stop
FICO
it, man.
score inflation, right? So a
FICO
760.
score inflation?
Yes.
Yeah,
FICO
because
score
of
inflation.
FICO scores have raised.
What we're used to at the 700 level, being
Yeah.
excellent and above, is now up a threshold to 760. Okay? So we got leverage, but we've got credit score inflation. Still, overall, it's a good product. Okay? Who is my target audience for this product?
Rich people,
I'm sorry, rich people?
yeah.
Also
Owners,
with a good credit score?
Rich people with a good credit score. Okay? Any other ideas?
and business owners,
Business owners?
professionals like lawyers and
Mhm.
accountants.
How about this? How about people who think they're rich, but don't have enough money? Okay? That's my target audience. People who perhaps want to buy in good areas, but aren't necessarily rich. When I think rich, I think lots of assets, right? See, lots of assets, lots of income.
Over leveraged middle class.
But we need lots of income because think about it. For a $900,000 loan,
Mm-hmm.
the payment will be about $6,000.
Right.
A 45% DTI, they have to make about $12,000 a month,
Yep.
12 to 13,000 a month.
So you're saying that they're rich income-wise, but not necessarily rich asset-wise.
Right.
Okay? So maybe they have 2 wives or something like that, right? They have a hard time saving money, correct?
His name is Werner.
But they can actually, what? They,
His name is Werner.
Charlie Sheen. So they can actually, they want to set their sights on a property that's attractive, but they don't have enough money sitting in the piggy bank. But they have the potential to earn money. Now, let's think about this. I know exactly who I'm going to target with this flyer. What's the path of least resistance to get these clients? I can do a couple things. I can advertise in Yellow Pages. But that takes too long. By the time I advertise, guess what? This program FICO score went to 800. 800, right? So I can advertise in the Yellow Pages. I can send an email blast out, which should give me instant results, right? But let's think about it. Let's think about email marketing. Groupon. I was reading a study about Groupon. Okay. Have you guys seen deals for Groupon? Who here gets Groupon emails? Okay. What do you think the ratio is where they actually send you stuff that you're interested in? Is it pretty good? Is it pretty bad?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Have you used it before?
No.
No? Okay. Are you a person that likes most of the things? Look at me, I don't drink wine, but like there's like wine deals and there's lots of
This is
deals.
when you get, there are 10 left and the very good price,
Yeah, exactly.
very good deals.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that.
So that type of concept is group marketing. So my point is that let's say I were to do a Groupon on this deal. 5 rich, income-wise, with no assets. If 5 of you guys can get together, I'll give you a deal. I'll cut the processing fee. Right? That type of marketing may not work. So the easiest target market is my realtor base. Okay? Because a realtor base will be working with a couple different types of clientele. For example, they might have segregated their clientele already. FHA clients, conventional clients, and rich clients. Okay? So the easiest path to least resistance is to take this and to translate into something that the realtor can understand. Now if I say FICO score, most realtors understand what FICO score is, but if I say LTV, they might say, what's that? Alright? So what's another way that I can explain it? Let me take a volunteer. Anybody want to volunteer? Okay, Viviana. Don't forget, the highlights of this program are leverage, the jumbo arm at 90% LTV, and the DTI of 45. So talk to me, I'm a realtor. I don't understand what you just said. Tell me about this program.
Okay. Hi Rich, how are you?
Good.
I have a great program for your customers, for your clients, and I would like to offer you, this is really nice, this is something new in the market, in which only with a 10% down,
Mm-hmm.
and clients that are in the range of, for people that want to buy a house over $1 million,
Mhm.
they can qualify with a nice income, about 15,000 around, a nice income. We're talking about professionals, people that are, but they don't have too much money for the down payment.
Mm. Okay, Viviana, that sounds good. That sounds like FHA. Is it FHA?
This is not a FHA, it's a conventional loan in which they will have a mortgage insurance, they will have to pay a little bit of mortgage insurance because it's over, they are putting less than 20% down. So, but it has the really nice feature in which they can buy this house with little money,
Okay.
little down payment.
So I'm a realtor. Expect that I will hear the last 3 words that you just said. What did you just say? Nice feature where they can put down
Low down payment.
little money. Okay. That whenever you end a presentation, you always want to have something stick out with it. Okay. Now she presented to me. I'm interested. Now I want you to give me an action item. Okay. Let me explain what an action item is. An action item is something that I can talk to you about next week. Okay. If I'm the loan officer and you're the realtor, hey Viviana, maybe we should get coffee. Discuss that client or whatever. I want you to give me an action item. Remember that I just met you and you just told me about this. So go ahead. So you said the nice feature is that there's a little down payment.
Yeah. What action item? What do you mean with action item?
Okay, how are you gonna get the business from me? You told me about the product.
Well, I am the realtor or you are the realtor?
I'm the realtor.
Or you are still the realtor? Because you say I'm the realtor.
We're both
and you are
confused.
the-
We're both
okay.
confused.
Okay.
So I'm the realtor now,
You're the,
and you're the loan officer.
okay.
Give me an action item.
The little money, down payment.
Okay, that sounds like a good program. I think I have some clients that might fit.
Okay, would you like me to, why don't you invite your client to your office and I will come and together we can make the presentation what kind of loan I have to offer them.
Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, what she's saying is she's going for the direct approach. Bring your client in that you think will meet the criteria, and I'll be happy to sit down with them. Okay? So the purpose is she will leave her flyer and she will leave her business card, but more importantly is she's making the assumption that I'm going to go through my database and give her the client, right? So whenever I do an action item, I always make sure that I have the follow-up. Action item and follow-up. Those are the 2 most important things. Okay, let me give you an example. We saw Dennis go out the door. Right? We saw him go out the door. What did he do? Anybody remember?
He waved and said hi.
He said bye, Rich. But
You always have a meeting.
what? He says, yeah, he said that in the beginning. I always have a meeting. But anyway, he said bye, Rich, and he left the door, right? What if he had gone to Mary and said, hey, I want to do a presentation? Okay? What if he had done that? Or if he wasn't comfortable doing that, what if he went to me? Like, oh, hey, Rich, by the way, I'll be back in the area next week. Do you mind if I come by and do a presentation? What do you think my answer's going to be?
Maybe.
Talk to Mary.
Hell no, no. No, it's just, I was going to talk to Mary, and Mary's going to say talk to Rich, right? That's what they cost a circle. So I'm probably going to say yes, okay? But the point is that he can come in the face of everybody here that he's trying to target, okay? So action item is something that requires a follow-up. Write that down. Action item is something that requires a follow-up. Now the follow-up is going to be on you as a loan officer, all right? It's going to be on you as a loan officer. Because if he did make the presentation and he did follow up, okay, then he lost his opportunity. Is that correct?
Right.
So I'm purposely, as a loan officer, I'm purposely giving an action item so that I can follow up, okay? You're not giving me an action item, but I am giving an action item so I can follow up, okay? So let's try another flyer, okay? Let's try the first flyer with interest only. Okay, I need another volunteer. Any volunteers? Well, second volunteer gets $1.
Oh no! Just kidding.
Second volunteer gets $1. Or possibly 4 sodas if you use $1 for the vending machine. No volunteer, Joey.
4 sodas for
No volunteer?
$1?
Yeah. No volunteers? Tara?
I can go with you. Let's pick on them.
Okay.
Oh, Jeanette, let's pick on Jeanette. She just flicked her hair. Okay, so, let's summarize again the 3 bullet points of the interest-only program. It's interest-only. The key word is superior cash flow. Jumbo up to 2 million. And that's it. So interest-only, superior cash flow, jumbo up to 2 million. Those are your 3 points. You're a loan officer, I'm a realtor, go.
Hi, Mr. Clark, I'm Jeanette, and I came to see if I could interest you in our new product, and it is an interest-only program. Jumbo up to $2 million, and it provides your borrowers with superior cash flow. Do you think you might be interested in something like that?
Superior cash flow, wow. What does that mean?
It means that it frees your borrowers' cash flow up to perhaps purchase more property, since they only need to put about, let's see, maybe 10, 15, 20% down?
But I'm looking at your flyer here, it says 30% down.
Yes, but we could work something out.
We can?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that again.
My famous last words, we can work something out. I think the superior cash flow comes on that they don't have to pay principal. It's only interest.
Interest only.
Good job,
yes,
you got it.
yes.
So,
That's it.
Okay, so let's try that again. Let's take 2. Okay,
Do you
so
think-
blah blah
Do
blah.
most realtors actually know what these things mean?
Yes,
They
that's why
don't
we're
know how.
translating.
They're getting more and more educated.
So let's back up. My question to Jeanette was, wow, cash flow, what does that mean?
That they pay interest only, so they can pay, and actually, they can pay the interest only and have other funds available for other things that they might need it for, as far as, yeah. More purchasing power.
Oh, so that means more commission for me.
No.
More houses to sell.
More houses.
By investing property.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell me?
Yes, you have a client that I might be able to get in touch with.
Let's see. I'm still a little confused. What type of client am I looking for? I
Well,
understand cash flow, but what type of client am I looking for?
You're looking for a client that has assets, number one. They will need to put 30% down, so they have to have the available cash with reserves. So your clientele will probably be those clients that make a good income that also have good assets.
Okay. So this is a great product. It sounds pretty good. Why would, like my clients are used to principal and interest, why would they want this interest-only product?
Well, it gives you options. That's the whole thing.
It gives
Interest only.
the clients the options?
You have options to choose from. You can do the interest-only arm, you can do, I'm lost.
Okay.
You can take it.
Anybody want to help? Interest-only arm? John? Want to help her?
You can tailor-made your payments rather than paying principal and interest.
Interest only.
Just interest only. That means that the principal, you can use that for your cash flow.
Okay. Taylor made my payment. Taylor made my payment, my client's payment.
Correct.
Okay. All right, give me an action item.
Follow up to see if there are clients that we might contact who might fit into these programs.
Okay. Give me a different action item than what Viviana gave me. What do you want? Okay, this sounds good. You got my ears.
I need to give a presentation to your office next week. Is
Okay.
that possible?
All right. How do we get to that step? That might work. That might be too direct. I don't know. But you asked me for a presentation. Well, I don't know. I'm just a
You're
realtor
just a
here.
realtor.
I'm just a realtor here. You know, I don't know if my manager would go for it. So give me some action item that would be achievable to me as a realtor.
Well, the best thing is would be for us to meet with your client.
Mm-hmm.
We can analyze his financial at the time and close your deal.
Okay.
Or put me in touch, please, with the management or the manager's assistant to possibly set up an appointment.
Okay. That's fine. I just started though. I have no power. I just started in this office in this Intero office. So I have no power. So that's why I'm listening to you because I have all the time in the world. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
We don't
let me-
have,
At that
Alright.
this is off the
then,
record, but that was gonna be my point.
we can do
Why
the
people stop
one-to-one, that way we can close your deal.
Okay, that's fine, but that was her action item.
Yeah.
So my objective is, this is a product that looks pretty good, right? You understand it. What did you say? You said tailor your cash flow. There's lots of clients out there that need to tailor their cash flow. Okay, great. So go ahead, take a look at your database, Jeanette. You're now the realtor. Go ahead and look at your database and see if you have any clients that might fit into this. People that might have large debt, which they can take the principal and pay off that debt, right? They can pay off the debt because now instead of the money going all the way to the mortgage, they can pay off those high interest rate credit cards. They can still buy a house, they can just pay off those high interest rate credit cards. Now my second objective is I want to give Viviana's a realtor. So, you know, Jeanette, I noticed that you seem like you're teamed up with Viviana. Do you think that she has these type of clients that might actually have debt, that might want to buy a jumbo house?
We could possibly work on getting something together for
Uh-huh.
you with these clients.
Right. So, it's, the answer I'm going to get back from Jeanette is something positive. Either let me go ask Viviana, let me introduce you to Viviana, or let's work together as a team to look for clients that have this criteria. Okay? That answer, when I asked the question, what's my question again? Anybody remember? I see you talking to Viviana. I see you close to Viviana. Do you think this is something that might be of interest to her? Right? That was my question.
Right.
Everybody see that?
Mm.
I see you close to Viviana. Is this something that might be of interest to her? Okay? Oh, Viviana's sitting next to me. I didn't see that. Oh, this is Viviana Rich. Got my second realtor. Okay? If the realtor I'm dealing with is big enough, I get the whole office appointment. Does that make sense? But now I've leveraged 2 realtors out of this relationship. 2 realtors out of a simple conversation. What program, let's look at the opposite side. What program would not be of interest to Viviana? There's probably, the only program I can think of is if Viviana really, I don't know, some people hate stated, I don't know why, but if she said, I don't like stated programs at all, you guys created the mess, you know, been there. But,
I know.
but other than that, that's very rare. So really, any program that I offer, unless it's a standard program, should be of interest to Viviana, and vice versa, okay? So, my point is that when I do one consultation telling about this program, I can leverage several realtors at the same time, okay? I can leverage several realtors. So, let's think about Dennis again. You walk out the door, go ahead.
I think realtors have previous clients that the sale never, the purchase never happened for different reasons. And one of the reasons is because they didn't get a loan.
Uh-huh.
So what you can talk to the realtor and tell them, listen, probably there are some clients, previous clients that you lost touch with, and if you can give me the name and the phone number, I can call them and assess the situation and ask them, are you still looking for a house? Do you need a loan? Do you want to qualify for a loan? I have a great program for you. What are you looking for? What's the range? So trying to work with the realtor and see what's the database they have. Give me 2 or 3 names and I will get back to you and let you know what I talk with the client.
Okay, let me try that. That's a great point. Let me test that. Hey, Valentine. How long have you been in the business?
4 years.
Okay, 4 years. I know you helped out doing taxes, right? So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you my USB drive, and if you mind copying your database, I will let you know if they're a client that would be interested in buying a house. Yes or no?
No.
All right. How come that didn't work? It obviously works if you have a trusting relationship with a realtor, but basically, there's one reason it doesn't work is because it requires a lot of trust. But the second reason I'm going to explain to you. Okay? When someone buys a house, let me ask you, Some people are the type that think about the house. They then try to get their income up to achieve the house, and then they get the house. Other people are very spontaneous, and they like to buy it when, as soon as they qualify, okay? They either, I haven't figured this out yet, they either realize that they're lucky to qualify for a house and therefore can get a house now and therefore should get a house, or they're just spontaneous. I haven't figured out the difference yet. But we're talking about now versus a planned house. Okay, now imagine the person was not able to get the house before. Okay, if it was something that they were trying to take advantage of, and then now they were told that they got the loan decline, sometimes they feel like they don't want to waste their time trying again. They might be R or L. Anyone know what that stands for? R for L?
For later.
Dollar. R for L. Renter for life. They might be renter for life because they've already been disappointed. So, for me personally in my career, when I see this should look like a carrot. I hope it does. So when I see that they're interested now, I assume that they have a carrot. Okay, the carrot is. Anyone know what carrot is for? It's like when you try and get a horse to move, you put the carrot in front of the horse, right? So the thing is, I want people that want to make a decision now. Okay, if I spend time activating the database of declined clients, my ratio of people interested, okay, let's look at the type of people that will be here. Let's say that Valentin did give me his clients, put it on here. Half of them probably bought a house, and they didn't use him, okay? Then I gotta be the bearer of bad news. Hey, Valentin, I'm sorry. You know, half your clients have cheated on you. You get the loan, and then they bought the house. The good news is that there are now short sales, so if you want to get the clients, that's possible. Half of them are not interested, and the other half,
That's so bad.
I wasn't racist or anything, it happens. Not interested or already did something, okay? Maybe they bought a fancy car instead. So I want the freshest type of deal that I can possibly get. The person that's super interested in the now, okay? And that information comes with the realtor. Why would the realtor be working with somebody who's wasting their time? Okay? Unless they're new, right? But that's a possibility, but we assume that their credit is run recently, and we assume that they realize that they're spending time on someone who needs to get qualified. So my point is, focus on clients that are the now clients, okay? That means that, how many clients are you working with? Yes.
8 to 10.
8 to 10? How many clients do you think are prospects total? You're working actively with 8 to 10, but how many are prospects?
I'd say about 40%, take about 4 or 5.
No. Okay, your 8 to 10, I presume they're good, right? Consider them active.
Right.
How much out of the whole prospective database are there? 40, 30,
Yeah.
40?
Close to that, yeah.
40, okay. So he's got 40 clients. He's working with 8 to 10. What's the ratio?
25.
Okay, good. So 25% of his particular database is considered active. Okay. What do you think the rest of the other 30 are? Are they dead? Are they cheating? Are they not qualified?
People waiting for their right timings.
Okay. People
Maybe
waiting
they
for
are there.
people waiting for the now moment.
Right.
Okay. People waiting for the carrot. So 25% of his pipeline wants to buy right now, wants to do something. That's 8 to 10 prospects. Okay? The other remainders will be soon, hopefully after these 10 get handled, either you or the nature of the loan business will convince them that it's time to buy. Why the nature of the loan business? Why did I say that? Anybody read any articles recently on FHA? Anybody been to an FHA seminar? Anybody remember anything from the FHA seminar? That might be happening.
Yeah,
What?
changes,
What?
More down payment requirement.
More down payment and?
less concessions from sellers.
No. more down payment and lower loan limits, okay?
Mhm.
So
Oh, yeah.
FHA might make the move towards more down payment and lower loan limits,
And less concessions for the seller.
okay? Yeah, that's a guideline thing, but that's a possibility. More down payment and lower loan limits. Those are the most important things that's gonna be in the headlines. John, you're a realtor, I'm Rich, and I just wanna let you know, since I think you probably deal with a lot of FHA clients, the answer's gonna be yes or no. And if he says yes or no, that means in my back of my brain, give me an answer, yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, my back of my brain, I just remember he has FHA clients. Next time I do a follow-up, guess what my flyers are gonna be for John? FHA related flyers, okay? FHA flyers. Does it make sense? I'm not gonna print it now, but I'm gonna store that information I just said. Okay, so your FHA clients, are you aware that FHA might actually increase the down payment to 5%? It might lower the loan limits?
That's what's in the paper. So,
Oh, good, you saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading that article too and I got scared. Right, I can say that, right? That's a real feeling,
Yeah.
right? So I can empathize with John because he read the article. Now let's say that you didn't. Anybody here not know about that? Leah, you didn't know? Okay. So Leah, did you know that, I know most of your database is FHA clients, but did you know that FHA might actually move towards 5% down and also reduce the limit to possibly as low as 200,000, see I said possibly, 200,000, 260,000 from 729? That's pretty big, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we gonna do about it?
How can I buy a house? So low.
Okay.
We have to clarify, we have to.
Time to
talk
buy
with-
right now.
Yeah.
This is the time to talk with the
Okay.
Time to buy
clients.
right now.
Okay. Believe it or not, as we're talking, Mr. Deepak here, correct me if I'm wrong, but you kind of got that sense of urgency, right? Where the down payment's changing. I bet you when you go back to base, those 40 clients, you're probably going to find something on news and send it out to them to get them to buy, correct? Am I kidding, or did you actually, well, you
No,
actually
I
know?
keep on active communication with my clients.
Yeah,
Let them know
but
what's
you're
going
gonna
on in the
communicate
market,
that so that they can have that now moment.
Yeah, right.
So my point is that I share the information because now I'm knowledgeable, okay? John read the article, I read the article, okay? We're both pretty good about reading articles, at least. But even if you didn't read the article, at least you now have the sense of urgency. Take it back to your clients and get them to move, okay? So my point is, when I go out in the field, I have to listen to what the information I'm being told, okay? Deepak might say, you know what? I don't work with buyers. What do I do?
Only listings.
I only deal with listings.
Okay, so, I me as a person officer, I say, hi Rich, how are you? I think, I am here to help you with, help your clients with loan. Tell me, are you working more with buyers or sellers?
I only work with listings.
Okay, that's great, that's wonderful. I think this is a good opportunity for us to work together. I would like to accompany you with in an open house, one of your listings, so I can offer the loan to possible buyers. What do you think? So you have more possibilities to sell your house.
Okay, great. Now pause. My answer could be one of two things. My answer could be, I don't do my open houses. Okay, there are realtors like that. We call them lazy. But I don't do my open houses. If that were the case, her next question would be,
Well, is there anything I can do? Do you need help with my? How can I help you with the loan? Is there anything I can?
okay, so your next
I don't know
question
what-
should be, who does your open houses?
Oh, so that's it.
Guess who are those people that are doing open houses for? Why are they doing open house?
Find
To get buyers.
clients.
Those are the type of people, okay? So that was a great approach because you got past the listing agent saying, I only deal with listings. Then that was a great idea. Can I go be with you in your open house? You provide water, okay? Water's cheap, on a hot day. So, but then, another strategy you can do too is if the agent didn't do open houses, or you just want to ask, oh, who do you send your buyers to? Because you can't be a listing agent, not get buyers. You gotta have a funnel somewhere, right? Oh, I send all my buyers to Kathy. Okay, so Oh, that's great. So yeah, if you want, I can give you some marketing material, and I can also help Kathy out. Do you have her number? Can I get her number? Can I get her number? You see how I got it right? That's my approach. She's my target. Okay, now she's dealing with buyers that I have something of interest for. Okay, my point is that from a basic conversation, I can figure out what exactly they need. But the most important thing is these trainings. So because you guys went to this training, you know that this program just came out recently. I'll say recently, right? That means that it's fresh. That means that it exists, right? If it didn't exist, I'm gonna get mad at Ricky. But I assume because there's flyers here, they exist. Because there's information on these flyers. I like to go to the meetings, the trainings. I just couldn't make it today, but I'm usually able to pick up stuff that's outside of the flyers. Okay. Once I have the information, I prepare my own flyer, which is basically just this flyer except with my name on it. I'm just kidding. But I take the information and I make it into my own thing. Like I don't like the word cash flow. Superior cash flow, right? I don't like the word. Well, I don't like the word cash flow. I like what John said, which is tailored payments, something like that. Tailored payments. Tailor your mortgage payments. I like that better. But everybody has their own different choices. The bottom line is this program exists, and my target market is people who maybe have debt that needs to be paid off, or can't somehow afford to pay the full principal and interest. So that's my target. This flyer right here is for people with the L word, which is what? Leverage. They want to leverage it. Do we ever have any clients that say, I have lots of money in the bank, but I choose to put down this much?
Yes.
We have tons of those clients. Okay, because people are conservative in this market. They want to keep some extra cash for themselves.
Yeah.
So, if I were to target realtors, because this actually looks like it could target either realtors or consumers, I want to have something specific that says, do you have clients that want to keep a portion of their savings intact? Here's a perfect program for you, Mr. Realtor. Okay, so that's how I think. So whenever I sit down in one of these meetings, yes, I get the flyer, but I write down notes on it, something that's of value. Then when I go and present it, I know that it's existing, but most importantly is I get the opportunity to build a relationship. A realtor would never talk to me without having something of interest, okay? When Dennis comes here, what can I say? He should be coming here with a special program, a special product, a special promotion, or something. He doesn't come in here and say, hey Rich, just want to remind you that I'm here, I'm from the lender, and yeah, I'm still around, so if you have any business, give it to me. Never, ever, ever, okay? It's always like, we have a promotion this month on conventional, so we can actually get your loan done pretty fast, 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's always something that's service related, product related. Those are the two things that's going to make him stand out. Otherwise, why visit us at all? The same thing over and over again, right? We've had those reps, but I don't think they're around anymore, where it's like, well, we have a rep that uses celebrities in her email. I don't know if you get business that way, but it's, you know what I'm talking about. So, my point is that
What does he do?
they use celebrity faces in their email, so it's kind of weird.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. I don't understand that. But my point is that they usually come up with a highlight product. Now, those of you on the banking platform know that we like it because of what reason? Why do we like the banking platform?
Quick and fast.
Fast, speed. Okay, it's speed. If you find something that fits into the box, then basically whatever you put in the box should come out right away. So if it fits the guidelines. So what that means is that I can actually don't have to have a product in my hand. I can sell speed. One of the things that I would do, if I were you guys.
I think the condition is up here, it's really cold.
Oh, is it cold?
Right, it's fine, I can sit there.
Sit down right here. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You like that?
Oh, you like it better.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So it's very fast. Whatever I put in, I get out pretty fast. Correct? On the banking platform. that means that I can sell speed. Everybody loves a fast turn time. Okay? By the way, let's think about that. If you got a deal that's closing in 30 days, why would you wait the 30 days if you close earlier? What would be one of the reasons that you would wait for the full 30-day period? Okay, let's think about that.
One should be for
That's
your
the normal
borrower.
process.
One should be for your borrower.
Uh-huh.
A lot of times borrowers, you know, depending on their situation, they wanna wait until the end of the contract to do it. You know, if they're getting their money situation together or whatever.
Okay. That's,
You wouldn't tell the realtor that, but, you know, as
Right.
a relationship with the borrower, that might be something that they ask you to do.
So the
I've
borrower-
been asked that
yeah.
before.
So the borrower may want to wait because maybe they get an additional paycheck, which will help them that when they get the house, the money for repairs. That's a possibility. Are there any other reasons to wait for the full 30 day?
Sometimes they are living in apartments and they have a lease contract
Right.
with
So it's an apartment and they're obligated to pay a lease.
lease.
Any other reasons?
Also, yeah, the interest we are going to pay
Right.
upfront.
In arrears.
Okay, so yeah, the timing of the interest, meaning that instead of 30 days of interest, they're gonna pay 15 days by closing at the middle of the month. So, those are the exceptions. Another reason to wait for the full 30 days is you have a loan where you wanna get the borrower with a really, really good interest rate, and you wanna wait as long as you possibly can to lock a loan in at a low rate. So those are the possibilities. Other than that, the reasons not to wait 30 days are everybody gets paid faster, the deal gets done, less headaches later on. The rule of thumb is the longer the deal takes, technically the more problems that could occur with the deal. That's just the rule of thumb, I don't know if it's true. So, in general, everybody wants speed. Okay, there's nothing wrong with speed. But most importantly is they wanna know that the borrower is solid, which means an underwriting approval can occur in 48 hours. So, I can literally go to a realtor office and sell speed. And one thing that I would suggest that you guys do, but not all at once, is you may want, since we've done a couple deals on the banking platform, you may want to have Nancy say, hey, can you please provide maybe just the first name of the borrower and when you submitted the file and when the file got closed? I might actually do that, take it on an Excel spreadsheet and say, look at all these clients, submit April 6th, or docs April 16th, closed April 18th. I might actually do that, okay? That's real data that I can use to get more business. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah.
I'm taking live data, this is all verifiable. They want me, if they wanna see or talk to the realtor that was on the deal or whatever, I can provide the HUD one, block out everybody's name, blah, blah, blah. Or I can go to the system with permission of whoever deal that is, you know, maybe block out the information and provide it. So my point is, I can provide proof of the data. So if I was in the field and I was selling speed and I had no products, everything is vanilla, okay? What flavor is vanilla?
It's vanilla.
Vanilla's vanilla, right?
Yeah.
How many types of different vanilla flavors are there?
Either sour or
Based on your,
One.
Okay, there's only one. Plain. There's other variations. But everybody else is selling vanilla too. Bank of America is selling more expensive vanilla, Wells Fargo is selling more expensive vanilla, right? So our vanilla comes out faster and I have documents to prove it. So if I want to sell vanilla, I can sell vanilla, okay? Alright, so what did we learn so far? We learned action item and follow-up, okay? Action item can be presentation, open house appointment, talking to Kathy or another team member. If you have anyone else interested in the program, okay, that might be it. Or even getting a whole presentation for the whole office. Those are the action items. The follow-up is something that I need to do to solidify the relationship. So, let me actually read you an email, because I practice what I preach, and there's not really, and the information that I'm giving you is information that I actually use and I think about. So, unfortunately I don't have this on monitor, but hi, office manager of a realtor shop. When would be a good time to drop by this week? Lana told me blah blah blah, and I'd be happy to work out a deal. Maybe even working together to combine some of the trainings. And his response was, hi Rich, we're not doing loans anymore. surprise? Is that a surprise? Why aren't they doing loans?
License.
The license, the test, it's pretty difficult. We're not doing loans anymore. And we haven't addressed the money part, but we can in person. We're not doing loans anymore, but I cannot announce everyone that they can call you directly if they need a loan for their clients. Wow. You can always email me your programs that can send over our distribution. And I haven't talked to this guy for like a couple months. So, regarding combined training, I think it's a good idea because having more people looks better, blah, blah, blah. And we can talk more about it next week. I can call you. Right now I'm recuperating. Okay, what's my follow-up? He's going to call me next week. I then sent him an email today saying, sounds good, hope you recover, we'll discuss next week. Then my cell phone is blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I can do this remotely through an email after I build the relationship up. But we're talking about, I haven't been in this office for about a year or 2 years, and things change. A lot of offices don't do loans anymore. Those are perfect opportunities. How do you know if they do loans? Anyone know? Quick this way. How do you know? How do you know if an office does loans or doesn't do loans?
No license.
What?
You are
No
talking
license.
after,
Yeah.
Again, the NMS number?
to some people that did not.
One office has a big Bank of America sign. We do our loans through Bank of America, right? Believe it or not, I can actually go to that office if I wanted to, and I can actually see about doing deals that they can't do. Okay, let's look on the Dewey website.
Let me ask you, if we talk with the Bank of America loan officer and we tell him, listen, I work with this qualified, there is any loans that you cannot do you think that he would refer us?
It's a possibility, but again, it depends on their strategy. Okay, there's two things I would use. Number one is if there is a blanket rule in the office, every loan's got to be done through Bank of America. Then I got no choice. I gotta cut a deal with the Bank of America guy. He's at the desk. If I can get in because I establish a relationship with him, then I'll drop by and say hi. But in general, I'm trying to get to the realtors, okay? Because if I need to get, let's say I build a relationship with that guy, okay? And then he's stuck on a deal. What do you think, Jeanette? How many people are there, if I need a W-2, how many people do I have to go through? I gotta go through Bank of America guy? I gotta go through a realtor and possibly another realtor simply to get the client's information that I need, okay? Because the realtor has never met me, right? The Bank of America guy is my relationship. Everyone understand that? You know, the Bank of America guy, he is the gate, okay? And then it's me, Rich, or maybe he knows a Wells Fargo guy too, okay? The realtor never sees me because I'm behind this guy. Alright? So, whenever possible, I try to go directly to the realtor. Because then I get the deal done, and I look good, and then now I'm an alternative to the banks. I'm a valid alternative to the banks. So, I truly believe that our rates are better, our programs are better, and I truly believe that we can operate faster than the big banks. I truly believe that. So the question is, how do I get there? So let me show you, okay? First thing we're going to do is go to the DRE website, which everyone knows is dre.ca.gov, correct? Okay. And then we're going to click on the top right button, which says License Lookup. And let's go ahead and type in Easy Qualify, just to see. Oh, wow, there's 3. Okay, let's try 1. Oh, okay. So, what is this? MLO and license endorsement. What does this mean?
You need a loan license.
This means it's a loan license. Okay? It is a loan license, therefore they probably do loans. But, give me an office, John, please, that you think doesn't do loans. Give me one of the offices.
Imperial Realty.
Okay. Milpitas or San Jose?
Milpitas.
what's missing here?
And no license.
There's no license.
There's no
Yeah.
license.
There's no loan license. Is that a good thing or bad thing?
Good thing.
Good thing for us.
That's a good thing for us. I can go to that office. They're not doing loans. Okay, so this is,
Estate mind. That's one of the. Or they do license, but.
Yeah.
They are licensed.
right there.
Who's the broker? Julie?
So they're licensed. Now, what's the strategy if they're licensed? There's no way, in my opinion, let me know if I'm wrong, but there's no way anyone can have as many banks as we do, or much less the banking platform. If they're an office that doesn't have a door, remember all our door garbage that we have to create a lock there and lock here and blah blah blah. There's a reason for that. It's not that we have so much money to play with, it's because we have requirements. So an office that's not structured as a separate entrance, it cannot get on the banking platform. So on the broker side we have 18 banks, but even if I were to go to an office that has a loan license, they don't have access to the banking platform. They don't. It's not allowed. It's a HUD guideline. So I want you guys to use the DRE website so you can find out if an office is licensed or not licensed. Okay? That office that you mentioned is a perfect office. But of course it's John's account, so John, you can beat up anybody that you see from this meeting. You see them there? It's perfect because look, there's only 4 people here. Okay? I like the small offices because I get the opportunity to actually talk to these people. Okay? But you may have an approach where you may have an office with a ton of agents, and you might be able to hit, a percentage, a hit and miss. Let's think. How about going across the street, Brocon Capital? Let's see what's going around. Okay. Whoops. Did anyone see a license?
No.
No license. But they call it Brocon Capital Funding. The funding means they must do loans, right? Alright, well, that's an example. So, they have about 15 to 20 agents, just still within my comfort level. I can go there, I can say, hey, how you doing? I'm Rich. I know you guys can't do loans, so what can I do for you? Okay? So, use the DRE website as a way to look up people. You can also get branches. If I build a relationship with the initial branch, and I found there's another branch, guess what? I can go to that branch if I make the first branch happy. So it's really almost like a virus, where once I make certain people happy, then so forth and so on. Okay? So, what did you learn so far? Take the training that's here, put it in your own flyers, then go out in the field, allocate a day to go out in the field, have a large coat, and hit those offices. Because it's a lot easier than you can believe. It was tough in 2008 when everybody did loans. Everybody did loans, and everybody could do loans, and people on the business card says realtor/loan officer. Now the people that can do loans are this much, and that's an opportunity for you. Because out in the field, literally, now the agents now if you go to networking events, let me tell you about that, because I go to a lot. Everybody there works for a big bank. I'm Rich, I'm from Wells Fargo. I'm Deepak, I'm from Wells Fargo Private Lending. So that means that he can underwrite the files, but he has to get the clients to bring over lots and lots of money. Okay? So everybody works for the big banks. But that's okay. Because you want to be unique in the situation. When I started in 2002, my office, we had probably about 50 people, 50 realtors. And I set up shop there. Hi, I'm Rich. I do loans. And the broker said, why don't you just do real estate? Well, I did loans. Do you guys need loan help? So I built my loan business because I was unique. I stood apart from the crowd. Now, even if I did real estate, because I did deals on the side, their agents are still comfortable coming to me because they see me there and they know me. So when you have a unique situation where you can do out-of-the-box stuff, you can take advantage of it. So literally, out in the field, it's not scary. In fact, it can get overwhelming. If you hit too many offices too fast, you're going to get tons of phone calls, tons of volume, and it's not gonna be something that you wanna deal with. You always wanna have a good support structure on the inside and slowly build your business that way. But it is doable. That's the fun part. Now, how often do you have to go to the field? My recommendation is twice a week. And of course, not necessarily the same office, but different areas, different target areas. Okay, so let me tell you that we're one of the unique offices in that we have a lot of people that what we call, I like to call hunting, okay? So for example, Lana, she likes to go on the field to build relationships with realtors, to do insurance. Well, that's great. Leverage on that, okay? For example, if you speak Spanish, and Lana doesn't speak Spanish, but she's learning, I think.
Is he?
No, I'm just kidding, I don't know. Then she can't hit the Hispanic offices as well as she could. At the same token, if you don't speak Vietnamese, then you can hit the Vietnamese offices. So there's a symbiotic relationship that needs to be built, okay? But most importantly is the hunting, okay, the going out in the car, going as a team together, okay? Remember what they say, you get more if you hunt in a wolf pack than by yourself, okay? Lone wolf versus wolf pack. So you have people here that actually want to go hunting and actually want to go out in the field and get business, okay? But no one is going to say, hey Kathy, let's go out in the field right now. No one's going to say that, okay? You're going to have to, you know, want to do it. Don't feel obligated to do it, but you're going to want to do it because you say, hey, you know what? Let's try it. Let's see if Rich's advice works. Let's try it. I got my flyers. I got them ready. I know the programs. Let's try it. So you have to be wanting and willing to do it because if you are hunting in a wolf pack, you don't want to be the wolf that says, oh, you know, it's too hot outside. Oh, you know, I think I'll stay back in base, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to be that because then you take the other wolves down. Okay? So my point is that you have to be ready, willing, and able, you know, maybe dosed up on caffeine, but you have to be really willing and able to go out in the field and get the business because it's a perfect opportunity. We've made the transition from everyone doing loans to just a few select people that can do loans. All right. Now, the other thing I want to point out here is that on storage, we have the presentations. Okay? Now, why is this presentation, why is this a presentation I would use? This is talking about the mortgage banking platform. Okay? I use it for a couple of reasons. I use it because I need something to present. Let's say I did do my action item. They just said, oh, great, I know the manager very well. I'm going to give you guys a presentation. I use this because it tells about the banking, it tells about being able to sell, it tells about what happened April 1st. So it gives them an idea, okay? But I have other types of presentations that you can grab and go. These are what I call grab and go presentations. So qualifying your client is very popular. FHA is huge. How credit works. Johnny, can you come in here for a second? Mr. Johnny Boo, please. Okay, so I guarantee this. Let me try this.
Yeah.
Johnny, if one of my agents needed a presentation at a realtor office on how credit works, would you be willing to go with them and talk about credit?
Sure, if they had enough people, and then, yeah, I'll do it.
How many people is enough?
You guys tell me, you know, if it's like definitely something I should wanna, you know, if they have a big office and like 2 people, then maybe next time I'll come in, you know, I'll do it. Yeah, I'm open to either me or Pauline, or we have one of our agents come.
So like a 5 is really comfortable?
5 is good.
Okay.
5 is more than good. Yeah, 5 is more than good.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, so we have people ready, willing, able to go on the field with you to help you get business, right? When you sell loans, you need to know about credit. So you have someone who's willing to present on credit, how credit works, in addition to selling. You can work on package deal, or you can have Lana talk about insurance.
Can we have a class from Johnny
Yeah.
about credit?
Yeah, he'll arrange with Mary. But my point is that you have enough people, enough topics, so that you're not boring. And when you come in as a wolf pack together, you can accomplish more. All right, how credit works. We also have qualifying a borrower, FHA. We have information about Agents View. Agents View is a system that lets them log into our system and actually see what's happening to their loan real time. It's
These are
accountability.
all done, these presentations?
Yeah, these presentations are all grab and go presentations. The most
You-
popular is
These are
FHA.
PowerPoint presentations, like
Yes.
this one, like the one you have in here?
Yes, these are PowerPoint presentations.
Wow,
Mortgage
I
101.
didn't know this.
How
Why
about
didn't you tell us
flyers?
before?
How people here knew that we had these?
How about flyers?
You didn't know? Oh, great. They're on storage. Storage presentations. This is where I'm at
Where
right
you
now.
find your flyer?
If you go to storage,
Would I have access to that right now, or I'd have
yes,
to wait?
you would.
Where?
How do you get
I mean,
access, first of all? On Deal Tracker?
It's linked off Deal Tracker, but the username and password, ASST, easy qualify. You can ask Mary or TJ or any of your friendly neighborhood support staff. And it's all right here, okay? So, you gotta take advantage of these programs. We even have CalCheck Bank, Agents View.
Where is that though, Rich?
This is under storage presentations.
what is Agent View?
Agents View is basically information about how they can log into the system and view their deals. So the first presentation I recommend, if it's a brand new office, is FHA Mortgage 101. FHA is hugely popular, and we're one of the few offices that actually, really know FHA pretty well. I might end the presentation saying the down payment's going to change, so get your deals in, blah, blah, blah. Number two is either qualify your client or how credit works. These are both options for number two. Once I establish a relationship with the office, I would choose Agents View. These are grab and go presentations. They, depending on the length, they're about an hour, hour and a half. So I could even have a sign-up sheet, meaning that if I wanted to have the agents sign up, why would I want them to sign up?
You get their information.
So I get their information, I can add to my email database. I even have a sign-up sheet typed up here. Everything that I do, I share with you guys so that you can take advantage of it. Okay? That's why if you look closely at their presentation, you'll see that they're not old. March 29th. So maybe 2.5 months.
All those are presentations?
All these are presentations. They're all PowerPoints. They're all under storage presentations. This RMF one talks about the niches last time. So conventional hard money niches, blah, blah, blah. So they're all grab and go presentations that you can leverage. You have a sign-up sheet, and the Mortgage 101's here. This doesn't talk about FHA, so the one that I like is the one that talks about FHA, which is star.ppt. I'll put it on there. It might be on my local computer. Okay. Now we're gonna do one more thing for that $1. We're gonna do one more thing.
I think
Okay.
Viviana should get the $1.
Oh, no.
Or
Just
you want
one?
to change?
Oh.
Okay. I would like to talk about how to get past the gatekeeper. Okay? Because to get access to the realtor, we cover that. What are you gonna say to the realtor? I got this new program here. I got this blah blah blah. So if you can turn the camera towards the door, I will pretend to be a loan officer, and John will be the gatekeeper. Okay? And John, I want you to just be tough. This gatekeeper's really good.
Oh, my son fell.
Can't see your name.
A real accent, huh?
Don't let him in. Just don't. Fight.
No
Be strong.
donuts.
Get this.
No food.
No food.
Oh, hi, how you doing, John? I'm Rich,
hi.
and this is Lana.
Lana.
She does insurance, I do loans. I noticed you guys on the website, you're not approved to do loans. Is
We're
that-
not interested right now.
Okay. Well, actually, it looks like you do a lot of FHA, and I think we could probably be of asset to you.
We have the home for it already.
You have a home? Well, I noticed that you have Bank of America on your door. Do you ever have files that maybe fall out?
At this time, not at this moment.
100% approved.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give you my card, and then, and I'll see, I actually work with that office down the street,
Okay,
the Century 21. So if I'm in the neighborhood, maybe you could, just drop by and say hi, okay?
very good,
All right, thank you.
thank you.
I would ask for his card though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would ask for his card so that you can follow up.
So Lana, you do it. I want to see you in action.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I-
Lana.
Let me pause. Next week, I will attempt again, okay? I got 3 no's, I'm gonna honor that, but I will take his card, but most importantly is now he knows my name. There's some sense of familiarity. And you notice how he wasn't mean? He is tough about letting me in the door, but I said, what did I say at the end?
I see
I
you.
said, do you mind if I see you in next time?
So next time.
Basically, right?
Mm.
So that's kind of a yes.
And they
Time to
always
come
say
back.
yes, actually.
Alright, Lana, let's try it.
Easy, Lana.
I don't really say
Say yes right away.
Hi, my name is Lana.
Hi, Lana.
I'm with Farmers Insurance. How are you doing?
Very good.
I do insurance and I have a, do you work with anyone right now?
We're ready to sign up with you.
You're ready to sign up? That was easy. Here's my card.
Why did John do that?
Wow.
Because a lady.
Exactly.
Easy.
That, it's good to have a different
Yeah.
different sex, unfortunately, to come in there, because you don't know who's at the gate. But if you hit different offices, a different team, you're gonna find different results, okay?
Yeah.
So if it's somebody that, believe it or not, if remember John said no to me?
Yeah.
Next time, I'm back with Lana, who's gonna do the first talking?
Lana.
She is,
Not only
okay?
that, another thing you guys need to notice is sometimes they have cards in the front. I always look at the cards and see if I know anybody. Oh, Monica works here. Is she here right now? Can I talk to her? And they'll just, hey, Monica, someone's here to see you. Lana from Farmers Insurance. Usually they would come out and just say hi. So that's another thing you guys can do.
Second time that I come back, I'll have the donut.
That too.
That works all the time. It's fast.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It does?
It does.
Food
It
works.
does all
I
the
do
time.
candy bags.
Yeah.
Those little candy bags.
Right.
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
And then put my card in there and then always give it to the receptionist. And hey, I have something for the agents. Do you mind if I just go pass it out? Oh yeah, go ahead. They love free stuff.
Yeah.
If you have pens, you want to make easy qualified pens. Sure, she's like 30, 40 cents for each, and then you just pass them out with your cards. Candy
So-
bars.
And the flyers too, right? You
The
have
flyers
to-
are good, but here's the reality. If I drop the flyer off and I don't talk about it, where's it gonna go?
I mean,
Garbage.
introduce them first, right? And then you left the flyer for
I always
them
leave
to
the flyers
take a
after
look
the
at.
presentation. I leave my business card stack and I leave the flyers. Okay, so, thank you.
The best thing always works like let me buy you coffee.
Mm.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy coffee, but I ask because you never know if they like decaf or black coffee, etc. So, Brian Buffini did a presentation where he said energy bars. Energy bars are cheap, but I'm gonna steal his material, I guess. He said, you look a little down. Hopefully this will, handwritten note, you look a little down. Hopefully this will help. Down can mean a couple things. It can mean depressed, it can mean down, as in lack of energy, but here it is attached to an energy bar. Okay, energy bars are cheap. Probably cheaper than a candy bar.
Yep.
You go out there and you pass it around. And this consistency actually works. Okay? Consistent. Okay? How many times am I gonna go out in the field? How many times? Twice a week. Okay? But I'm gonna hit the office, or one office at least weekly. If I come into the same office, it might be tedious. The only time I'm gonna come into the office twice is if something happened to a file I usually go Tuesdays, Thursdays, so if something happened to the file on Wednesday or Tuesday, that they need to give me stuff or whatever on Thursday, then I'll come back. But in general, I try to hit it once a week. So, my point is that once you establish a relationship, you can do this, because it's cheaper for me to give an energy bar than it is to give my commission. But now, guess what? You're not licensed. I'm sorry, I can't give you anything. That's okay though, because they can only go through Bank of America or Wells Fargo. You know what I mean? So there are offices where you will have to answer that question later, which is, can I get paid? How do I get paid? Gift cards, whatever. Gift cards are okay. But that question is the most important question. The first thing I like to do when I'm asked that question is figure out who needs who more. I figure out who needs who more. Mr. Deepak, yeah, you got the 40 prospects. I know some of them aren't ready to buy, but the ones that are, you know, maybe the credit's lower, maybe I can help get their credit up.
So I don't,
This way you can at least sell them a house, okay? Is he gonna expect a compensation on that? No, because I turned the deal from a prospect into an actual deal for him, okay? But that's something that you have to address. But I'm saying that out in the field right now, it's easier. Because the competition, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, you're not competing anymore with a realtor in the past that has done their own deals, that has done their own loans. You're actually competing now against the big banks, which we should be cheaper, we should be faster, you know, decent competition. So, to summarize, what do we learn? Take this material, come from the training, because this training is about you. If you don't have an updated program, you can self-speak. Do your action item, get a presentation, okay? Or get the name of another agent that's interested in the product. Do the follow-up. Follow-up can occur next time. Let's say that I was at the door there, and then I was talking to the realtor before I addressed it with John. I got her interested. I can cut John out. How? I don't waste money on donuts. I can cut him out because I talked to Viviana before. Now I can just go, oh, is Viviana there? Great. I got in the door. I circumvented. So, the follow-up is important. We have the pre-packaged presentations, qualifying clients, FHA Mortgage 101, how credit works. These are all under storage. If you have a problem, we can ask. You can ask TJ or Mary. They're gonna show you how to get into storage, so you can access these programs. We also have storage flyers, which has some of the programs. I can't guarantee they're updated, but some of the programs that have been the same for the past couple of years are buy a home with 3.5% down. That's still very popular. Okay, storage flyers, prepackaged presentations, and
Something else I can do is, one more thing I do, I remember now, is go to the broker tour, and I go and visit the houses, and I talk to the realtor. The best thing is when those realtors that don't have anybody else, no other realtors, so I go late, like at 10, 10:30, 11. So all the realtors already passed by, they are alone waiting for the 12:30 to leave the house. And I tell them, I have a possible buyer for this house, and start talking. Well, by the way, I have, I also do loans.
that's a very roundabout way to accomplish it. You're gonna have to address the following question, however. The question they're gonna ask you is, wow, you're on the broker tour, do you do real estate? And for me, when I started, that was an objection with some people. Oh, Rich does real estate. How can I trust him with my clients? Right? That's always an objection. So I personally like going to their base and presenting myself, as such. But that's another strategy that you can do, But again, I'd rather go in their base for a couple of reasons. Number one is their client is either there, or their credit report of the client is there, which means the file is there, which means I can actually look at the file. Okay? And believe it or not, some of the items, I don't have to know everything about the file, but if Deepak has a file here, and I look at the credit score and he says, hey Rich, this credit score is less than 760, do you think that will work with this program? Well, you know what, why don't you let me copy this page, I can check with my processor. I then have my action item to follow up, I then have a piece of paper to bring back next time and say, no, don't worry, I can do this deal, or I can't do this deal. Because at his base, he has the file. That's what I need. Okay? So, any questions? Then once the relationship is established, the energy bars, these are called items of value. That's what Buffini calls them, items of value that you need to give. And the little stuff matters. As much as a check helps, energy bars and stuff like that, other agents are going to say, where'd you get that? Okay? It's always the same way, right? Just like when I put the dollar out, right? Same thing. Everybody wants it. It's only $1, but still everybody wants it. So if you follow these steps and you follow it consistently, then I guarantee you'll get the business, and you'll get overwhelmed. I mean, you get so much business, but if you take it in moderation, then you build a relationship. You can pick and choose. Okay, I got in through Deepak, but I discovered that maybe his clients just really have bad credit. So maybe he's not at the right market right now, but he introduced me to Leah, who has the right client, the jumbo clients that I need. So politely, Deepak, Let me refer you over to a Wells Fargo person. But in other words, I can pick and choose the agents I wanna work with based on the response time, based on the clientele. It's kind of an interesting dynamic, interesting market. So be proud that you survived the market, be proud that you're doing loans, because now it's a great golden opportunity for you to do that. You know how to check with your website, you know how to check with they do loans, and you just pretty much, you have people like Lana that do wanna go hunting. Okay, they wanna go hunting. Johnny wants to go hunting, you heard that? That was Samoa, I didn't set that up. He wants to go hunting, he's willing to go out with you. So, you know, leverage it and build a relationship. Alright? Any other questions? Choose a day, pick a day, do the full day on the field. Okay?
Thanks, Rich.
Except guitar.
Thank you.
The seed that we're talking about, if everybody here will be working, do you think that we're gonna still be able to see?
Everybody here working?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go to different areas.
like from, for example, the pre-qual, and that way the realtor can give consider the client.
Yeah. We addressed that issue yesterday, so
Yeah.
basically the pre-quals are now, Conrad has given us the okay for you to email scenarios to him, CC Nancy. You know, try to check with Nancy first if possible, that will alleviate Nancy's burden. And then Barbara's getting up to speed. I pretty much can guarantee you she'll probably be running DU by mid next week. She'll probably be running DU for you by mid next week.
Yeah, DU is okay. If we can deliver DU quickly, that issue
Right?
yeah.
I guarantee you by Wednesday next week, she'll be up to speed on that. The pre-qual letter and pre-approval letter are your responsibilities. So one thing is, as agents, do your own pre-approval letters.
If we got the DU, there are no problem making the pre-qual.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But because of the
All-
DU
all
has
I
the
need is the
social
DU
security
and
numbers, it has lots of information,
It
I
doesn't
got
matter
it
to
out.
me, just give me the DU, I'm done.
Alright, you got it.
Okay.
But yeah, we definitely are still investing in the loan department, so.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rich.
Alright.
I wish I asked a question about one thing you say, if people go to realtor office, it's the same person, I think maybe it's coworker in the same company and go to the same realtor office, does it any like
Oh, you
come
wanna
any
push it down.
conflict of interest?
Same realtor, but-
Something like, maybe go to the, whatever, the bank's office, they say, oh, I have a
Turn it off.
If it's qualified too, then I also go to the same office.
It has happened before in the past,
Yeah.
but,
Just
pretty much-
otherwise lose
pretty
his
much we catch that
information.
because we have Mary control the accounts, so they know who's doing what account. The rule of thumb is this: if the person has gone in the past but has not gotten any business, then a new agent can try to get the business. It makes sense for everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Also another question. I want to double confirm that the Wednesday and the Thursday training is the same topic.
No, this is incorrect. Let's go get this fixed.